Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you all the details of the new CITROEN C4 X. So here we have the beautiful specification in front of us, and let me explain to you this brand new model from CITROEN. So it sits between the C4 hatchback and the flagship C5 X. Now here you can see the electric version, so this is the e-C4 X, and more about powertrains a bit later on. Now let's start with the design. On the front you can see a very nice futuristic design, very avant-garde look in my opinion. Now this car is finished in the platinum gray color, which goes very well with those blue details that we have on this specification as well. And here on the front you can notice the split headlights. So if I unlock the car, we are greeted with the beautiful daytime running LEDs, as you can see here, and then the main units are here. And you also have the very pronounced front grille with the chevrons that are integrated into this grille section. And then the pronounced bumper. Also, I love this detail, sort of like the CITROEN badge, you know, these details here. So they do remind me of these chevrons, so that is always cool. And yeah, well, now let me show you the side profile of the car. There we go. 4.6 meters is the length of the car, and you can see that it has a very interesting shape. So the fastback styling, the coupe line of the roof, and then also the crossover look with the wheel arches that are very robust. And you also see the side skirts, of course the air bump, which is a well-known detail on CITROEN models. Let me show you the wheels. These are the 18-inch dual tone finish wheels. I really love the design on those. Paired with Continental tires, here we have the winter tires, and let's see the dimension, 195/60R18. So that's the dimension. You see the wheel arches that are the plastic ones, making it very robust, and so does this side skirt. And also here you see the E lettering, and also finished in blue, so you can actually configure those details, so both on front and here as well. And of course the car locks and unlocks itself depending whether you are near the car or not. You're approaching it, then it will unlock. But let me unlock it manually now, so you see from the rear. Look at this. Look at those taillights. I mean, this is so nice and pronounced, and they go all the way here, and making it really unique on the road. Look at this. So from this angle you see a very pronounced CITROEN badge in the middle, and the lettering as well. Name of the model is here, and also you can spot a very pronounced diffuser on this one. Look at this. There we go. And of course no fake exhausts. They have just this standard, like very pronounced parts of the bumper itself, and overall very clean look. This is the rear view camera. Let me unlock the car once again so that you can see the lighting signature. There we go. And I want to also show you this. Look at this detail. How cool is that? Now we open the trunk. There we go. And here we are greeted with loads of room. 510 liters, and it's so deep down there, and also it's very wide. You also have the additional room here for your cables. So overall, really a practical vehicle. You can fit a lot of things inside this trunk. And yeah, well, I want to hear your thoughts on the design. And now let me show you the interior of the car. So there we go. And here we have the digital cockpit in front of the driver, main touchscreen with the new infotainment system. These are the beautiful advanced comfort seats with extra foam, and the drive itself is so smooth, and the car is comfortable. And then you also have these seats that make it even more smoother and comfortable. So definitely you can sit here for hours without getting tired. Now here you see also the nice blue detail, the standard switches for the windows and the mirrors, and the decent amount of room in the door pocket as well. Now let's see it from driver's perspective. Starting with a wider view, digital cockpit illumination, the interior lighting on the sides, and then here the main touchscreen, the 10-inch one. And let's change the view and let me show you more details. And this is how the digital cockpit looks. This is the new infotainment system. I will show you the details in a moment, but now let's see the dashboard layout here. So you do have some physical buttons, which is this volume knob, then the home button, which leads you to the home menu. You can configure it out here. It's this one, and you can add the widgets yourself. And then if you press this, you go into the driver assist systems. You can add shortcuts, and here you have the functions. I will go through the system in a moment, but let me just show you this. So the air vents are located below the screen itself. You also have the lock button here, as well as the hazard lights. And it's nice to see that we have the AC on standard switches, which is always easy to use, and I think most of you will agree that this is the best way to go. Heated seats on this car, and then the ventilation settings can be adjusted in here. You can also spot the wireless charging pad, USB-C port here, and the USB port, storage area, 12-volt power supply is here, and then this is the minimalistic new gear selector for the automatic transmission. So park, reverse, neutral, and drive, and B mode for maximum recuperation of energy. The drive mode selector is here. So this car has got 3 driving modes: sport, normal, and eco. And stay tuned for the drive itself. For the point of view drive there, I will show you the modes. And let me actually now show you the rear view camera. So put it to reverse, and here is the view. So very good camera. And in the middle here we have the roller that hides the cup holders, and electronic parking brake. And here in the middle, the storage area. And speaking about storage areas, look at this. So here is the glove compartment. And then you also have this, and this is the tablet holder. So this is really a practical car, and overall throughout the car you have loads of storage areas, and actually 16 open or closed compartments throughout the whole cabin are available, giving you a total of 39 liters, which is really impressive. Now let me show you the infotainment system. So if I press the home button here, you go into this home screen, and you can adjust it yourself. And you see here we have different layout. If you go to settings and you go to customization, you can then customize the touchscreen, and you can add the whole page here. So for example, let's configure one touchscreen. You put the driver assist systems, then we can put the application drawer. Now here is where we can put, for example, the radio or media. Now you have also, for example, energy flow, and let's see, mirror screen, for example, or navigation, let's say. There we go. So now this is our new page that we created. If you go back, it will ask you whether you want to save changes. Just do this, and now we have our third page. So this is it. You see, we configured it, and now we have it. So that is very cool. And there's also one cool detail. If you press the screen with 3 fingers, you go into this sort of like the main menu, and here you have all the things that you need: driver assist systems, climate, date, time, energy, games, and a bunch of stuff in here. So that's one way to access most of the things that you need. And then there are also the options to configure the home screen the way that you want, and the way that you will use it most easily, I would say. And nice to have the volume knob here as well as on the steering wheel. And now let me also show you some of the options for the infotainment system. So you can change the screen color. Tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. There are actually various options available, as you can see. So yeah, tell me in the comments which one would you choose. You can also adjust the welcome and bye-bye animations. And if I press the display customization again, you can notice that we can customize the driver display as well. So the digital cockpit, there are different options available. So you can add pages as well and have different views in front of the driver. So these are some of the options. You can add the page as well, the widgets. And if you want to change it during the drive, this is how you do it. So just press this and you change the digital cockpit view in front of you. So how cool is that? And of course, various options are available. So there we go. Energy flow view, for example. And again, you can play with this as well and add the pages by yourself. Now let's go back. And yeah, those were the display customizations, connectivity, then brightness can be adjusted here, and you can adjust the brightness for the interior lighting. I will show you that during our night point of view drive. You will be able to see it better. Of course, it will be more special. And yeah, well, let's go to settings again. You can adjust the audio settings here, vehicle settings. So these are the options. Then the safety and the vehicle access. Updates would be here, connected services, and you can also, of course, create profile and customization. I already showed you that. And this is the application drawers, so you may remember that by pressing the screen with 3 fingers you access this and have all the things that you need right here in front of you. And then the steering wheel has the physical buttons, which is always nice to see and very easy to use those. So yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on the interior of the car. Let me also show you the sun visor. There we go. Hello. Have the lights in here. And I think now we are ready to explore the rear bench. And I'm gonna insert this as we are now in the garage. It is dark and you can see how it looks here in front of the driver with the ambient lighting, and also you can see the illumination over there as well as in the door panel. But I want to show you the head-up display. So you have the settings in here, and when you turn it on, you will see that it pops out. There we go. And now you have the various information. You can also adjust it in here. You can adjust the brightness as well. So yeah, those are the options here. 2.67 meters is the length of the wheelbase. Let me unlock the car once again. I don't know if you notice those beautiful indicators here on the mirrors. But now let's focus on the rear seats. You can also see that this particular model has got the tinted windows. Here you see the nice blue detail, advanced comfort seats, and definitely the drive itself in this car is so smooth and so comfortable. And this is how it looks for me. At the rear you have the air vents and the USB ports, the view on the front. And now let me show you here in the middle, we do have the middle armrest with the cup holders. Let me show you also how much space I have for my head. And this is how it looks for my head. So still some room left on 1.87 meters. And this is very good. That means I could sit here for hours without any problems. And it's nice to know that even though we have this sort of like the fastback silhouette, the coupe style of the roof, there's still plenty of room here for my head. So thumb up from me. Time to talk about the powertrain options for this car. Let's start with this particular model. So as I already told you, it is the electric one, and it's got 136 horsepower and 50 kilowatt-hour battery. WLTP range is 360 kilometers on a single charge. Now there's also the other electric version, 156 horsepower one with 54 kilowatt-hour battery, and that one has the WLTP range of 420 kilometers on a single charge. Now there are also petrol and diesel versions here in Croatia. The engine lineup may be different depending on the market, of course, but here we have 100 horsepower petrol unit, paired with the manual transmission, or you can go for the 130 horsepower petrol one paired with the automatic transmission. That one will also come on test, so stay tuned for that video as well. And here in Croatia you can also go for the 100 horsepower diesel. So tell me in the comments what would be your choice of powertrain for the new Citroen C4 X. And it is now starting to rain. We are almost finished. Let me just do another quick walk around and show you the lights on the car, the indicators as well. So you see now we have the lights turned on, and you see also the indicators, and I think the car has such a strong presence on the road. Tell me in the comments, how do you like the design? Also look at this beautiful indicator on the mirror. And now here from the back, this is how it looks with the lights and indicators turned on. Again, very cool detail in here. This is how it looks from the different angle, different side. So yeah, share your thoughts with me. How do you like it? Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe. We are now going on a point of view drive, so stay tuned for that video and see you on the next one. Bye bye.